Obviously not the way we wanted it to go, but congratulations to Augustana. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of this tournament goes. Our first and foremost goal in any competition that we have is to represent Grand Valley to the best of our ability, both on the field, off the field, and this team personifies that to no end. Just extremely proud of these players and the way they've handled things with all the adversity that we've dealt with over the course of this year, and they've never given up on anything. And I'm just proud of these three seniors and the way they've led this team, and look forward to the things that they're going to do in the future, and just couldn't be more proud of this team.
Augustana, 10 runs right out of the gate. Was it just them fired up, came out ready to play? What did you kind of see from your spot?
Well, I think it was kind of the perfect storm in our regards. We had the late game last night, so not as much recovery time, and they had come off of a shutout loss, and so you knew they were going to come out firing, and it was just kind of the circumstances, and we didn't handle some of the defensive side as well as we could have, and gave them some extra outs. And anytime you play a team like that, you just can't do that. And, but we battled. We never gave up. We saw that with the 2 home runs that we had, and just getting runners on base, and just couldn't quite execute enough that when we needed to.
Yeah, you told me yesterday that this team never gets down on themselves. Even despite the big lead, they're out there just scratching and clawing and do whatever they can.
Absolutely. I mean, that's just the way they've been, especially these seniors all 4 years, and we're going to continue to do that.
Can you share a little bit of what you said to the team afterwards? I don't know if you've actually talked with them yet, but
it's kind of the same thing I just said. They've represented our school in the best way possible, and just how proud I was of them.
Nikoma, just talk about the never-ending fight. You're resilient, and what we've seen from you guys has been so incredible. So just talk about going down and then just still doing whatever you can until that final out's made.
Mm-hmm. We've talked all year about how we have to fight every inning, and I think we did that every inning, every pitch, every out. And I didn't have any doubt that we wouldn't do that this game. I'm just proud of this team and how hard we fight all the time.
Sure, Brooke, just talk about this season as a whole, and to get here is not easy, one of 8 teams out of many, and just talk about how this season kind of went for you.
Yeah, I've been here all 4 years, and all 4 years I think this team has grown closer together and closer as a unit, and we really took this COVID year and really used it to our advantage, and used it to really come together and know each other well, and we really just fought the entire time, and that's just who we are, as we're warriors, and we won't ever give up, and I think that showed until the last out of this game.
Yeah, I believe you're in 2019 as well, and just talk about being part of the legacy that you built here. I mean, your name's going to be forever etched in that, and that's got to be kind of cool to say.
Yeah, I wanted to leave Grand Valley softball better than the way I found it, and I think that I can confidently say all 3 of us seniors have done that.
Taylor, being a senior and going through the season, coming off all the adversity that you went through with COVID-19, just give me some quick thoughts about this season.
I mean, this team has been everything. We have obviously gone through a lot together. It's been a long year for everyone, I think. But, I mean, just a ton of resiliency. I mean, we did a lot. We did a lot. And it's a close team, and we always fight for each other. That's been a huge thing for us, but it's been everything.
What would you say to the kids that are coming back? What are some of the senior advice you would give them as they continue on with their careers here?
Continue with the mental stuff. We talk about it every single day, every single practice. I think it's actually more of a core to our program than the actual physical stuff. We talk about A-level execution and playing with passion and all that stuff, and I think that as long as you expect the most from yourself, keep your expectations high, and play with your whole heart, I don't think you can do it wrong.
Can you speak on your coach a little bit and how she's kind of helped put this program together and continuing the dominance that she's been able to put together?
Just a couple more brownie points before I leave.
There you go.
I mean, our coach has done a phenomenal job with us. I mean, everything from extremely organized practices and travel plans to, good motivational speeches when we need it. I feel like our whole coaching staff knows exactly when to speak up and when to kind of sit back and let us figure it out ourselves, which I think is another staple to our program. Obviously, I think a lot of it speaks for itself. The program's continued success under this coaching staff. I think it really, really speaks for itself.
Coach, any last words? I mean, you've built an incredible culture and program, and we're going to see so much great things, I feel like, in the future with you as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a good core coming back. We've got several that are taking advantage of their extra year, and so we're looking forward to that already. I mean, we'll get back to work. We'll enjoy the holiday weekend, and then we'll get back to work, So it's just one of those things that, the upperclassmen kind of trickle everything down to the underclassmen, and so they know what the expectations are, those that are coming back, and now they've got a little bit more reason to keep fighting, and they want to make these seniors proud next year. So we'll get back to work, and hopefully we'll see you back here.